What's the dumbest mistake you've seen a scammer make? I work tech support for Premier Online Bank, and I've been handling fraud calls for 8 years. Tuesday afternoon, I get this call from a guy claiming his account got hacked overnight. Right away, something feels off about his story. Ma'am, I desperately need your help, he says in this fake panicked voice that sounds rehearsed. Hackers broke into my account last night and stole $8,000 from my checking account. I woke up this morning to find my savings cleaned out, and then I got this urgent email from your security team saying I need to transfer my remaining $12,000 to a temporary safe account immediately, or I'll lose everything. I've handled hundreds of these calls over the years. Real hack victims are confused, asking detailed questions about what happened. This guy already had his solution mapped out perfectly. He keeps pushing me to hurry. The security email said I only have 30 minutes before they freeze my account forever. Can you process this emergency transfer to routing number 0210 SAU and account number 44728911036? Time is running out and I'm starting to panic. I explain our bank never sends emails telling customers to move money, and this sounds like a classic scam attempt. That's when he gets aggressive. Are you kidding me? My life savings is at risk and you're giving me a lecture about scams? I've been a loyal 15-year customer since 2009. Just do your job and help me protect my money instead of wasting time. He rattles off account numbers and security information that matches our format perfectly. He even knows security questions and previous transaction details. These scammers had done extensive homework on our systems. Look, I don't have time for this training manual garbage. Process the transfer immediately, or I'm calling corporate to report you for refusing to help a robbery victim during a financial crisis. That's when I hear it crystal clear in the background. A different voice giving him step-by-step instructions. Tell her you'll sue the bank if she doesn't help immediately. Mention your lawyer is standing by to file a formal complaint against her personally. The caller immediately repeats those exact words. I'll sue this bank if you don't help immediately. My lawyer is standing by to file a complaint against you personally. I go completely silent. There's a pause before I hear someone whisper, "Oh no, this is really bad." Then another voice hisses, "You moron. I specifically told you to mute the call before we started coaching. Now we're completely screwed." The main guy tries to cover his tracks. His voice is shaking with panic. That was just my television making noise. I'm watching Judge Judy. Legal shows with lawyers talking, but it's too late. Now I can hear multiple people arguing loudly in the background. One guy is laughing hysterically. Another says, "This idiot just blew our entire 6-month operation." Someone yells, "Hang up that phone right now." The caller is frantically pressing buttons while his partners are losing their minds, screaming at each other. "Wait, that was just background noise from my TV," he stammers desperately. "Please don't hang up. I really need help with my hacked account situation." I stayed on the line pretending to process his request while secretly hitting record on our monitoring system. For 8 minutes, I could hear them having a complete meltdown. How do you forget to mute during the most important coaching session? I panicked, okay? She was asking too many suspicious questions and I got flustered. We've been running this scam for 6 months without getting caught, and you ruined everything in one phone call. The FBI is probably tracing this call right now because of your mistake. I gathered all the account numbers they mentioned, routing numbers, the real names when they started yelling, and background details about their operation. Sent everything to our fraud investigation team immediately. Turns out this crew had been systematically targeting elderly customers across 12 states for months. They'd call pretending to be hack victims, then convince our agents to transfer money to accounts they controlled. Their failure to mute one phone call gave us concrete evidence to trace the operation back to a boiler room in Miami. FBI raided them 3 days later and arrested 8 people, including the guy who forgot to mute. Best part, they were literally giving each other a masterclass on defrauding banks while I recorded every incriminating word. The prosecutor said it was the easiest fraud case he'd seen in his 20-year career.